Hello, hello, and thank you for joining me for another real walkthrough. This time, we're going to be doing Prey on the Nightmare difficulty, pure human run, with all of the survival bells and whistles. Now, this is going to be an instructive walkthrough, so not a blind playthrough. I know what I'm doing, and if you follow my lead, I will show you exactly how to play the game. Let's start with new game, not new game plus, off to a fine start. Override that, yeah. We'll be doing it on. Come on. Nightmare. Nothing can save you. All the survival mode options. Modifiers to make the game more challenging. The most difficult among them, weapon degradation. Your weapons will wear down from use and environmental hazards, and they will jam if not repaired. As well as traumas. You get negative status like bone fracture, concussion, hemorrhages, and third-degree burns. None of those are great, but I'll show you how to deal with them. And oxygen. Suit damage will cause air to leak from your suit. That's pretty self-explanatory. I will show you how to deal with all of these survival options on the punishing nightmare difficulty right now. We'll be doing Dude Morgan.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Hey, Morgan. Wake up. You're burning daylight. You sent the helicopter to pick you up. It's just a few tests. Don't forget to wear your suit. See you soon. Oh, listen, really great you decided to come on board. We're gonna shake things up, Morgan. Like old times.
First day on the job, here we go. Now, there's no difference between choosing Dude Morgan or Girl Morgan. No practical difference. Don't be picking up any of this stuff, and I'll tell you why later. I will try to read things. It's kind of tough to say because this is a walkthrough for the hard difficulty made even harder. You know, you've probably already seen all the documents for yourself, but in case you haven't, I want to have a little bit for everyone. You'll have to pause them, though. I'm not going to read them because I have like a 5th grade reading level. Yeah, the only real benefit from choosing Dude Morgan is you get to see his big hunky arms in the very beginning. And I played this game with both my girlfriend and my aunt, just to sort of show them what I think is a very cool intro, and they both went, ooh, big arms. So if you like big arms, go for Dude Morgan. There's also another difference that's non-gameplay related, which I'll explain later.
Morning, Mr. Yu.
Good morning. Sorry, but just like BioShock, you can't really turn off these tutorials. They will just flash up and let you know. Even if you got 1,000 hours on the game, it'll still let you know. The only way to commute in San Francisco. Definitely not with a car. Definitely not with a car that's stick
Mr.
shift.
Yu, please make yourself comfortable and we'll be on our way. TranStar facility is just a short hop. 78 degrees. Clear skies all the way.
Sphere distribution.
That's a nice view on the bay there.
Oh, it sure is Video Game Studio. Wonderfully rendered. This whole intro is really strange, especially when you see what the rest of the game is going to be about. Pray. A very strange introduction.
Here we are, Mr. Yu. Mind the glass on the way out. Good luck to you.
Yeah, from the start of this game to the point where you get to do any, like, practical gameplay, it's quite a stretch.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Hello.
I'm a Sybil 495 science class operator.
Very nice.
Welcome.
We're on a bit of a time limit. We have a 9 a.m. appointment.
9 a.m. appointment in the testing facility.
Oh
Please
boy, don't be
confirm.
late.
Morgan! Finally!
Someone clean that. And wipe the glass.
Hey, you don't look terrible in a TranStar uniform. How's your eye? Still red? I know the test might seem a little unconventional, but it's a Yu family tradition. Breaking convention is in our blood. Once you start the test, just do whatever comes natural. Don't overthink it. Dr. Bellamy's going to walk you through the process. You're in good hands. We'll be in orbit next week. I promise.
Mr. Yu, they're ready for your brother in room A.
Right.
Splotchy.
Listen, just be yourself. I'll see you after.
This is like how the windshield is in my girlfriend's car. Drives me up the wall. Whoa, hello. The method psi. Pause that and read it if you want. No way around these tutorials. So,
Good morning, Morgan.
don't even try.
I'm Dr. Bellamy. Looks like we have some tests to run through today. Probably not the kind of thing you're used to, I imagine, but trust me, you're going to do fantastic.
We're going to do
All good?
fantastic. He's totally right.
Great. Let's begin. For this first test, I'd like you to remove the boxes from the red circle as quickly as you can. Just go with your gut. Okay? Wonderful. Press the red button when you're ready.
Oh, glass won't break.
Wonderful. That's... You're absolutely fine. Let's move on to room B, then.
You hear that, everybody? We did fine. I'm all about fine.
Okay, Morgan, listen carefully. I'd like you to do your best to hide in this room. Take your time, relax, think it over. No, I'm kidding. You only have 9 seconds. Hit the red button when you're ready to start.
Can't hide anywhere else in the room. You got to do it behind the chair. And what the tutorial doesn't tell you is you can actually lean.
He's hiding behind the chair.
You could peek behind the chair.
Any synaptic register?
Have a seat,
At
pal.
all? No? No, that's fine. Sorry, let's keep things moving, Morgan. Head into room C. You're doing marvelous.
I'll bet you're good with kids. B.
All right. Here we go. For this test, please press the blue button across the room as quickly as you can in the most natural, intuitive way possible, without thinking. Just go for it. Press the red button when you're ready. I'm sorry, can someone please explain to me what's happening? Simmons?
I installed exactly what Tina brought down.
Did you double check?
Speaker's still on.
I apologize, Morgan. We're having some trouble with the equipment. Not your fault. You're doing fabulous, actually. One last room. Let's step into D.
You get a better idea a little later in the game what they, expected you to do here. But it is very strange stuff.
Can someone get me a cup of coffee? I would appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, Morgan. Have a seat at the table for me, please.
And here we have a tutorial on the screens. This is a very
Wonderful
cool interface,
job.
I think.
Take a look at the screen in front of you. I'm going to show you a series of questions. Pick the answer that makes the most sense to you. Press start on the screen when you're ready.
We'll go somewhere familiar.
Good. Looks like you've got the hang of it. Keep going.
You've been sentenced to death. Calm. I'm sure it was premeditated.
Ooh, that's heavy stuff.
You just wait. We'll switch the meme. Switch the tracks.
Good. Next.
We'll push the fat man. Should have known better.
Almost done.
We'll jump in front of the tracks. Give the fat man a break.
I'm impressed.
Good for you.
Well done. Well done. We're nearly through it. For this next part, I'm going to display an image. I want you to take a good look at it. In a moment, I'm going to ask you what... is my coffee? It's empty.
Oh my god! Security! Security!
Uh-oh. Sorry, looks like I failed the psych eval.
Alex,
Simmons, what's going on?
we have a problem.
What about Morgan?
He's alive, sedated.
Clean it up. I'm on my way.
Got it.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Oh, more arms for all you weirdos. Speaking of unnecessary arm looking and being excessively horny, yeah, we accidentally failed the psych eval. My interpretation of the black balls was a little too Freudian, so that gassed me and stuck me back at the start of the level. I'm kidding. That always happens. But here we are. This isn't a glitch. You didn't lose. This is where the game puts you back. And now you can pick up all the stuff. This definitely wasn't here last time. Interesting. Congrats, Morgan. Thank you. Lots of food to grab. Food is health. Now, at this point, you might be wondering to yourself, what was this? What is this game all about? What just happened here? Well, truth be told, this game is kind of like BioShock. Think of it like that. Sci-fi BioShock. It might seem a little bit portally, you know, with pushing buttons in whitewashed rooms and getting scolded, you know. Uh-oh. But no, it's more like BioShock. But since it, you know, centers itself around the nervous system.
Hello, Morgan. It's time we spoke. My code name is January. You're not dreaming. What happened yesterday was real. If you want to know what's going on, first, you need to get out of your apartment building. You're not safe.
Our door is gone. Yeah, it's like BioShock, but it's about the nervous system, so maybe they should call it something like System Shock. Makes a lot more sense. Okay, he says to leave. Let's get out of the... Didn't get the little cutscene? Well, we're in a simulation. And we've broken out. Pick up the stuff. Oh, I'd be so embarrassed if I popped out and this was something I had to see.
Good. You're in the simulation lab. Now get to the exit. I'll keep in contact.
I'd hate to see what the schedule would be. I also like to break out of the fish tank in the hallway sometimes, just to completely deny the game its cool moment. Now there is a mimic in this area. Sometimes he doesn't show, he just stays hidden, but be ready for him. The toughest part about this game, and it's like starting enemies, are that they're so unlike other enemies in other games. And they can be a little tough to predict. There he is. He turned into the box. Hold the attack button to charge up a shot, sprint it, and whack him. If you get a surprise attack on him, you can kill him in one shot. Oh, we're winded. It might seem like I'm picking up a whole bunch of useless crap, but this game has like a Star Trek... Thank you, game. We figured that out. You could read that up if you know, are an idiot. The most important thing there is you can do a light attack by just clicking the attack button, and a heavy attack by holding it. I tell you what, this game absolutely nails the feeling of working in an office space and something has gone wrong. No one's gonna own up to it. People are gonna just leave their passwords on sticky notes everywhere. Let's get up here, come on. Be sure you do too. This is something you're supposed to discover later, but it's critical, especially on these hard difficulties. Thermal shielding, we won't be catching on fire anytime soon. And a disruptor, the game will tell us all about it. I literally can't make it not. The disruptor will knock out your human targets and stun Typhon. Very good. We'll put that to good use. Right here, the password is 5150. And we have a scope chipset. We don't have a scope yet, so we can't put it in. And you can actually see the safe code here. I actually just kind of guessed by interpreting it and spending forever here. But I'll show you how to solve that like the right way later. Grab some stuff out of the toolbox. This time we're not going that way, we're going this way. First enemy up ahead. Tell us all about it, January.
Typhon cacoplasmus. Everyone calls them mimics. Be careful what you pick up.
Alright, charge up attack. This one is actually the toughest one because you'll always alert him when you open the door. Or open the thing. Maybe not this time. Alright, charge him. Whack. Got him. That's how you do it. Be sure to pick up all this crumpled up tissue paper. There's also an operator in here. He's got some stuff on him. And a transcribe for you.
Simmons, what's going on?
We have a problem.
What about Morgan?
He's alive, sedated.
Clean it up. I'm on my way.
Got it.
And if you direct your attention to the distance, there you go. You can see we got a mimic. Get your stun gun ready. Creep up closer. Get him. Charge up an attack. And then give him one quick one. And it'll do him right in. Charge up another shot. Look at that. A duplicate cup. Eats the cup further in, usually. Not this time. Ooh, got him. He was just about to lunge. One charge, one quick. And steal his organs. Be sure to come in here for some stuff. Some more useless garbage. Grab a wrench.
Get it off!
Sorry, dude. I would help, but I literally can't. Many. Ah!
No one has been able to stop the mimics from multiplying since they broke containment. I'm going to help you stay alive. Just a little further.
I don't know if I mentioned this, but the only real difference that you'll see with choosing male Morgan is that you'll appear as male in all the cutscenes and stuff, but also January has a dude voice. If you click this urgent email, you will get a side quest. Beware of all the duplicate items in here, but the mimics are in pretty set locations. Play it your way. Thank you, game. Tell me all about exploring. He's that one on the side. Charge up a shot. He was the other one on the practice run. So just run right between them and give them a whack. And that seems to do it. Here we go. Here's our simulation lab key. I'm going to get a lot worse with these. Don't worry. I will stop going through these audio logs. It's just habit, because now it's all fresh, but later, I'll have no idea. Here we have a duplicate chair. You don't need 2 chairs in your office. Get him. Uh-oh. Plenty of time anyway. Be sure to reload your stuff. This is broken. Look at that, a duplicate box. Let me ask you, if you were in a life or death situation and you needed to take out a wacky stick really quickly, would you just twirl it around like a baton first? Here, you could also tag enemies if you click the zoom button. That's important, keep it in mind. We're going to be putting it to good use very soon. I see you.
Phantom.
Oh, cheeky game.
Type in Anthrophantasmus. Keep moving.
But before we keep moving, we're going to go back and read. There are a couple of pieces of garbage in here, so in we go. You can also slide, which is mostly just fun. But you also can knock over enemies with it if you time it well and you don't mind dying a lot. Splat. We'll grab the glue cannon. Tell us all about it, game. And there, you could read that up. You could use it to freeze up enemies and also make platforms. Now, if you're wondering what that weapon degradation is, it's one of the survival options. If you hit your inventory button and you click the weapon, you can see that you have an integrity. And that's your how much integrity the weapon has. I didn't realize this for a really long time playing through this the first time until my weapon jammed on me. But this is where they hide your weapon degradation. The wrench does not have that. Keep that in mind. Get out your scope. Try to tag some enemies. Some mimics are going to be wandering by. Once they mimic, they detag themselves. But you might be able to get 1 or 2. Whoops. Grab this fella.
Morgan, there, in the foyer. Grab the Neuromod you see in the display case.
Uh-oh. We didn't want to do that at all.
But I swapped in a real one for you. The Neuromods are critical. You won't survive without using them to install new aptitudes. I've already updated your transcribe with the list you requested. Take a look.
Alright, we got them all frozen up. Strong whack, light whack. Strong whack, light whack. That usually doesn't go so terribly. The mimics usually stay hidden in the foyer. Foyer? I don't know. If you see it right there, we have a duplicate mock bucket. It's the one on the left. One of them will usually turn into an ashtray right here, and the other one will turn into a vacuum right here. Either that or he'll come up and be this ashtray right here. But not this time. Of course not. Favorites wheel. Thank you, game. Be sure to pick all the flowers. Let's go in our inventory, eat some food. Something that has a stack of 1. Here we go. Hit the eat button. And you see I have a status there. That's the well-fed bonus. I will very slowly gain health. You get a bit of health to start with, and then it trickles in. That book is a mimic. I'm going to charge him and whack him. Smack. Winded. You can listen to this transcribe while I get my breath back.
Alice, thank God. No one else is
Where are you?
hiding. I'm in the conference room. I can't...
Jesus! You're still in the lab?
I can't get out. There's... What the hell is security?
I don't know what's happening, but Robert, you have to get out of there. Come to the elevators. Someone said we're evacuating. Robert?
Shh. Hang on. Someone's coming.
And here is the Neuromod. Snag that up. Neuromods is this game's upgrade system. I highly recommend you go for Leverage 1, and this is going to be an all-human walkthrough like I mentioned before. There's an achievement for that. Oh god. I'm looking away. You can make me look in Dead Space, but you won't make me look now. Ha!
That'll be useful if you run into barricades or doors with no power.
Thanks,
Now,
January.
Let's get you to the main lobby.
Charge up an attack. Get the trash can. Bugger. You also gain health from drinking. And if you drink the water, you can get 2. And if you're playing for yourself on a hard difficulty, it's kind of worth it to just sit there and schlorp. We'll use our freshly acquired Leverage 1 and crawl in here. There's actually nothing in here to hurt you. The only thing in here is a used cigar, smoking on the John. And if you're having trouble getting out, crouch first. Grab our stun gun. Look, another duplicate item. Arizona iced tea on the crapper. You know how we do it. And got some Dudu Pepo. Let's get out of here. You can use the platform ability on your glue cannon and escape, or get up onto this second floor like that, but we're not going to do that because we'll probably run out of inventory space pretty soon. And here we are, off to the lobby. Great game. It's a shame I just recently, air quotes, like, discovered it this year. This is totally my jam, which is to say BioShock, but sci-fi. It takes a little bit of rewiring to learn this game. There's some funkiness to it.
You made it. Ready for your first real view of the world?
It was a space station. Be sure to grab that banana peel. It's absolutely critical. And you can drink the water if you want. A beautiful space station.
Careful. You need to get to your office. I've updated your map. There's a video you need to see. I know you have a lot of questions.
And if you do have a lot of questions, they're gonna have to wait. For now, thank you very much for joining me on this very first video of my Prey walkthrough. Nightmare Made Easy, with all of the survival buffs as well. It's gonna be a grand time. I hope you join me next time, but until then, thank you and have a good one.